Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Jean. Okay, we are going to work a little bit more on the journal today. Today we'll do a few pockets and maybe a flip out and stuff. I got a couple ideas of what we're going to do. Let's start with, I guess this page. Nope, maybe not that page because of what I'm going to put down. Let's do this one. Okay, so we're going to make like stacked pockets, maybe? I don't know what to call it. First thing I'll take this piece of paper here and we'll cut that down. Let me see, maybe I want something a little thicker on this one. Okay. We're gonna back this one, I think. I don't have a plain one backed. I do have a few that I backed. Okay, let's cut this down first. 5 by 4, I think, is what I will take. And then we'll back it. Let's see, I think I'll keep some of this darker side. And there we go again with this cutter. Gotta get my other ones down here. Or find me some more blades. Pretty sure I don't have a blade. I don't think this is a good blade. Down here. It's gonna be hard to get out. Let's see if this blade works any better. This one is frustrating me. I have my other big cutter down here, but it takes up the whole table. Let's just put you over to the side for a minute. It takes up the whole table here, so it's hard to get on camera. I wish they'd make the crickets again, but they don't. All right. So I can just trim a teeny beeny bit off of that. I don't know, maybe it's something with my groove here. It's just not cutting nice and clean anymore. So we're gonna have to put the big one back in the camera, I think. Let's get some of that off. Okay, this will be a base. Let me see if this is big enough. I have a scrap of, yep, that'll be big enough. We're just gonna back that. Doesn't matter because we're only gonna see this side. We're not gonna see the back side anyways, but I just want something a little bit stronger when I put this down. Okay. All I'm really going for, I have some patterned ones that I backed that I knew I might be using today. And you really should let this dry, but this one I'm not. This piece I won't be cutting or folding, so we'll be okay on this piece. The other ones I know I'm going to be folding, so I don't want to let and wait for it to dry. Because you kind of should let things dry before you fold them. Okay, I'm just going to hand cut this off. You can use your cutter, but you know, the cutters aren't like me. Must have left my small rotary cutter upstairs. That's the problem when I have two different areas that I craft. But I am working on changing that because this is not working for me. But it's a process here. Okay, so this is basically going to be our base here that we're going to put down, and we're going to make some pockets on top of it. And our next one I want to cut, and I already have these ones backed, so we'll use these, but I'm just trying to think because we're going to miss some of the patterns. So I want to see how I want to put it. Let's see, I think I'll use this one because the butterfly should peek out, I think. All right, we need a 5 by 4 on this one. All right, here comes the big cutter. And I have so much stuff sitting out here, I don't want to like knock anything off. Okay, this goes this way because the butterfly is this way. So I'm going to go 5 by 4, and I just backed it with this same paper just to make it sturdier. I just did the same thing I did here. I just used my glue stick, and I did that earlier today, so I had plenty of time to dry. And now I want this to be 5 by 4 for the next, for this one. Let's see, where do we want to cut it off on? I'm going to lose the butterfly there, so let's cut off a little bit from the bottom. And then a little bit, so I can try to keep the butterfly. Okay, and then I'm going to need one, I might as well cut while we're here. Then I'm going to need one that's 5 by 3. I'll just use this one. Let's see, we'll sacrifice this side. And we're going to see this part, not this. I'm going to take a little bit off. And you could use just plain pattern or paper here and decorate it. And how big is this? This might work for the last pocket. Just have to cut it off just a tiny bit. 5 by 2. I'll go over the measurements again as soon as I get this out of. This is such a big cutter. I love that cutter though. It's a caterpillar. Caterpillar. All right. We've got, this one was 5 by 4. But it's 5 this way, 4 this way. This one, the first pocket is going to be 5 this way, 4 this way. Then we're going to take this one. This is 5 by 3. And then we're going to take a 5 by 2. Okay. Next, we need a score. So we need our scoreboard. And we're going to put a 1/2 inch on each side of these. And that'll bring it down to 4 inches. So just do a 1/2 inch. So 1/2 and then 4 1/2. Again, a 1/2 inch and 4 1/2. And 1/2 inch and 4 1/2. All right. Now, let's take our main piece here and grab this one, and butterfly was that way. We're gonna just fold in our sides. You don't have to. I want a little bit of give to my pocket. When I put it down, I'll have a little bit of room up here to put a bunch of stuff in. So the first one we're going to put down like that. And I cut my paper a little too short, but it's going to work okay. We'll be okay. Okay, we're going to put the first one down. So we're going to do 3 sides, and we can use our glitter glue here for this. Okay. Yep. Okay, it's working. I'm just going to make sure my butterfly is still up here. Won't be the first time I put a poor butterfly upside down. Okay. Put a little bit there. All right. Now I'm just going to and just kind of line it up like that. All right, there is one. So we have the one pocket here. I should have punched it. Put a little thumb hole if you want. Oh boy, that was a little crooked, wasn't it? That was a little off. Then again, I am off. Okay, I'm just gonna do The rest I'll do after. Okay, next one. It's going to go on. And because I already messed up my thumb hole there, I'm going to put the thumb hole in about the same spot. Why not? Ignore my thumb holes. Okay, so we'll put this one down here then. Sure I got that one right way up. Yep, there's words on there, so we're good. Alrighty. No, it doesn't need to be perfect. I don't stress about it. Sometimes I don't put the thumb holes there. I just put the pocket straight across. Okay. And then this last one is going to go right here. See how much more room you're going to get in your pocket by, you know, putting that 1/2 inch, or you can put just a 1/4 inch if you want. Okay, we're just going to line this up again and see how close we can get. Okay, we'll just ink. All right, this last one. I need more pads. I looked and I was all out. So I'm gonna have to order some more of them, because this one is shedding. How's everyone doing on this fine, lovely summer day? Well, it's lovely here. Okay. All right. So now we'll just take a little bit and go around the whole thing now. If you'd like, you don't have to ink at all. That's your choice. I'm adding blue because that's kind of the color of most of the paper that I'm using. See that? I gotta get some pads or use something else. Okay, now we're just gonna take, and I forgot to punch the hole on this one. All right, and then we're just gonna glue this down here on 3 sides, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 places to put extra tags or journaling cards or whatever. Bring you guys up just a hair. All right, so just do that. Put a pretty good line here so that it'll stick down. And I will use this line on the paper to kind of give me a nice, even, straight center placement. Okay. Now we'll probably make some more of these. I'm only going to make one today just to show you guys, because I've got a couple other things I want to show you, and we know we only do 30 to 45 minutes. I just kind of keep rubbing that down till it makes sure it adheres. Yep, it's all adhered. So now we have all our little pockets. We'll make tags or journaling cards or whatever for them. So you got different size tags you can make. This back one was about 5 inches, 4 inches, 3 inches, 2 inches. So you have different size things that you can put in there. Okay, let's find another page, and we're gonna do, let's do a flip out. Let's use this one. Let's do a flip out. Okay, so I'm gonna use an envelope. Pretend this is, I mean, it's an envelope I wouldn't use because it's got a nick in it. But it hasn't even been used yet, but it just was in the box like that. If you have some, you know, junk ones and stuff, use those. I do not have any at the moment. So I want to cut that down to about let's try 7.5. Okay. Bring that back up. I'm going to cut this down to 7.5. Keep your little, always keep your little scraps. I have such a mess on the table. I kind of leave it set up on this table and when I'm doing junk journals, because if you had to put this away all the time, it would be I wouldn't like it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to decide, do I want to make I'm just going to close off the top and just make a side tuck thing. I'll show you, we'll make another one another time where I'll keep the top open. This one I'm going to do just a side tuck. So we're going to put it in, we'll put it in like this, and we'll have stuff that we can put in here. First of all, I like to take these little taggy things off though, so that's straight across. You don't have to do that. I just like to take them off just so they don't get in the way of when you're doing things. Okay. So this is just going to go down. You can put it down on either side. You can put it down like this, or you can put it down this way, whichever way you want. I'm going to take advantage of my strip there, and I'm going to put it this way because I'm sure I'll be doing some decorating on either way. You're going to have to decorate a little bit over it anyway. So I'm going to do it that way. But first, let's take on this side, how much is going to show. Okay, so I'm going to put a little, I think I'm just going to put on the inside, I think I'm just going to put some, I'm just going to slip a little bit of this in just so it covers up this area. Okay, so we know we need that cut down just a little bit. I got stuff, too much stuff in the way. I need like another table off to the side or something. Now remember, I'm not an expert on junk journaling. A little bit more. I am definitely not an expert. I'm gonna do the one I can see through. You know, this is still fairly new to me too. I'm gonna go a little shorter. Okay, let's see if that'll fit. Okay, then I don't need much. I think I'll keep that number. So I don't need much to tuck in there. All I'm doing is trying to close up that blue right now. So I'm going to take this and we're going to put it right where the line is. Now if you're closing up this one and making a top where you put a top, keep it open at top and cut this, then you can just cover right over this, which we'll do on the next one. I'll show you, but I want a little something here. Okay. And we can use this glue. Our art glitter glue. And the fun is to get it back in. And I probably should have. Make sure I can't see the line because it's like, so I'm trying to get it. All right. I'm going to do that. I got some other things I'm going to do in a little bit. Okay. Got that. Now, what do I want to put on? I got something I think I'll do for the outside. I'm looking at my stuff over here. Yeah, I think I'll put that on the outside. What do I want for the inside? I think we'll put something here that they can write on and use that as a journaling, because this side I'm going to decorate. I always like to have a lot of journaling spaces too. Some people, you know, do, some people don't. I mean, that's what all the tags and stuff are for, and journaling cards. But, you know, you still want some writing. All right, so I'm going to put this here. Do I want to keep the holes or not? I think I'm not on this one. I think I'm just going to cover it totally up on this one. So let's see where we need to cut it off. Just so I get somewhat of a straight line. Yep. Not saying I'm going to, but we'll try. Okay. Again, do this however you want. Use your cutter. I'm not going to pull up my cutter too much because it's, you know, aggravating me right now because I don't have my other one down here and the other one's not working properly. Okay, and then I need it right above that line. Okay, put this down. This is a pretty thick one. This one I got from Amazon, this pack. I think it's a little thicker than my copy paper. Okay, don't come out there too fast there. I'm trying not to ink too much because of my, but until I can get some new ones, I'll probably have to order off Amazon because it'll be quicker. If I order through scrapbook.com or one of them, where I like to order. All right, so my front, first thing I'm going to do is put down a writing page. And what do I want, light or dark? I think I want to go with a darker piece. If I can get a hold of one here. I guess we'll grab the darker music note page instead, since I can't find a dark writing one. Okay. Same thing. I'm just gonna lay it down. I can cut it afterwards. Okay, and I want to do my glue stick, which I'm gonna have to get some more glue sticks pretty soon. And let me see. We could just use a regular piece of paper here. I'm just going to I'll tell you, try not to get your glue stick off of Amazon. They're a little bit more expensive. I will link where I get mine from. I don't know why Amazon's so expensive for theirs, but they are. I only do it in an emergency when I really need to. Okay. And I will cut that excess off. You can make things like this ahead if you want. I don't make a lot of my stuff ahead because I never know exactly what I want in my journal. And I don't do a lot of journals. I like albums better, as you guys probably know. I've said that. I'm so new to junk journals yet. Oop, I just cut my paper, but that's okay. We'll fix that later. Okay, now when I was going through my stuff, I found this that I was going to use in one of my other journals, but then I decided not to use it. So I'm like, well, I already cut it out. I'm going to use it. So let's use it in this book because it does have a little bird on, and our theme of this is birds. Not sure why I didn't like it in the other one. I'm going to put it down here. Let's ink this one up though. I have a basket that I kind of keep all my stuff in and all my scraps and stuff like that. I'm going to take this off to the side for a minute, guys, because I don't want the little blue bits to get all over the table until I can get me some more ink pads. When you're inking things, it really roughs it up really fast because it's like kind of getting cut on the paper, of the edge of the paper. I go through them when I'm junk journaling, or well, sometimes I do in albums, I ink. We're going to lay this down. We're just going to do the two sides, and then we're going to have this cute little pocket. Okay, so let's lay that down. I think I didn't like the colors or something when I cut it out and I was going to use it, and then I think I didn't really like, but when I found it, I'm like, well, that'll go perfect in this album. Because it's got the blues. It even had a bird on it. I was like, ooh, there's a bird. Oh, I could have did this side too. I forgot. No, we'll leave that side open. Okay, so then you have where you can put something in. Now, I went into my scraps. I have this one. I got all these little bitsy pieces of lace that will go, I think, across the bottom here nicely. So let's see which one we have. That one's a little short. This one would work. Which way do I like it? And then this one's a bigger piece. How do we like that? Do I want to put it even or do I want it peeking out? Decisions, right? You can cut it down a little bit if I want to. I don't want to cover the bird up, so I'm going to bring it down. I like this one better, I think. So I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. And then some of it will stick out of the album. So let's do that. Let's do my Fabri tack here. Hopefully you're not all clogged up. Okay. We're not going to make this into a little tuck, I don't think. No, I think we'll just lay it. I think we're just going to lay it down. Because we're going to have a lot of tucks everywhere. Fabri tack is not the easiest thing to work with. It thickens up. Okay. All right. Let's lay that down a little bit off. Like that. Get that back on. Don't want to play with it too much, so that's what we got so far. Isn't that cute? So we have a little tuck, and it's going to go on here, and just a little bit's going to peek out of the album there. Okay, I don't want to play with it too much. Let it dry. I think we need something up in the corner here. Let's move this. Go through some of my stickers here. That one's going to be too big. Let me pull some of these up. I don't want those stickers. All right, let's see. I don't want that one, I don't think. We can use that one. We can use that one there. I don't think I like the butterfly. Nope, I don't like that one. Or we can just use this one and it'll give just a little color. And then just kind of maybe put that up there. And then I have all these rolls of these stamp stickers that I've got. Let me see what this one looks like. Might be longer than that. Oh, this one's cute though. Let me take this one off. Let's see which way it goes. I might actually go this way. Nope, it's got words on it. It says, looks like it says New England. Okay, so I might put this up in the corner, that down there. Hold that sticker off to the side, or let me see if that sticker is going to look good. Let's see if I'm going to be able to get it apart. Sometimes I get lucky. It just comes apart nicely. Gotta bring it a little closer though. Where's my pokey tool? Anybody? Anybody know where my pokey tool is? Or even my tape. Everything gets buried when I'm working on junk journals. All right. Get that acetate. Oh boy, they are so sticky. Just to add a little color there. And then we have this little stamp. I'm gonna hold it up there. It looks like it goes go like 3 different ways. Because I've got the writing here. The flower looks like it goes this way. Not sure if I like that or not. I think we'll hold that off to the side. What other ones do we have in here? That one got ruined. These are a lot of space ones and stuff. Boats. I think I'll put this one off to the side. This one's got a lot of flowers and stuff on it. Some pretty ones in there. Okay, so it starts back there. Let me just see about taking a teeny weeny one up there. That's too tiny. Okay, I'm just gonna go back, I think, with my original. Those are gonna be too big. Because I think I need something in this corner now that I, you know. Okay, I'm gonna call that good enough. If I start overthinking, then I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, so we're gonna put that up there. Okay, I'm gonna do some inking off to the side again, guys. I'll try to remember to get some more by time I tape again, so you guys can see what I'm doing. But I just inked a little bit around the edges there. And then all I'm going to do is going to adhere it to this side. I want that lace to poke down. And then we can take this off, but I'm also going to add some glue to it. Okay. Make sure we're still in the camera here. All right. So all I'm going to do is just adhere it there. And then I will cover up, do something on this side when we decorate it. Okay. Now you'll have this little flip out, and you'll be able to put some stuff in here. Ooh, I thought we glued that shut up there. Didn't we glue that, guys? I thought we did. I might have pulled it apart. probably glued it, I pulled it apart when we were working. That happens. Okay, so now we have that one. All right, so we have that. It's kind of cute. And then we did this pocket. That's really cute. And we'll probably decorate some more there. As always, guys, we're not going to do this whole album, where I'm just showing you different pockets and stuff like that. Let's do one more. I know we're already in about 30-40 minutes. I have a couple more I want to show you. Let's go way back here. So again, with an envelope, we are going to take, and this is an envelope that came with this paper pack. There's envelopes to match the paper. We are going to take one of these, and we are going to glue this flap shut. Okay, so we're just going to glue the flap shut, but we only want to make sure we get in the edge here, okay? So just glue that shut. You could lick it if you want. I don't think those things necessarily taste very good. Okay, so let's just adhere that down. Okay. Make sure that's good and dry. Then I am going to just open the edge here. I'm going to make some pockets out of this. Okay, bring that back up. And all I'm going to do is just take it to my cutter and just take a little teeny bit off. And I know that this doesn't fit in the camera, but all I did was reopen it now, okay? That's all we want to do there. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to fold it down. And I'm just folding it down. I'm going to leave about, I'll measure for you guys, maybe an inch. Yep, an inch right there. We'll go right there. We'll leave an inch showing. And we're just going to fold it up and try to keep it straight. Good, perfect. Now what we're going to do is we'll end up gluing it down 3 sides after I do a little decorating on this. We'll glue it down 3 sides, and then you'll have a pocket here, and then you will be able to open it up and do stuff on there. So let's decorate this up a little bit, because this is going to show right here. Let's see, I'm going through my scraps over here. Let's take this little one. I don't think we'll make it a pocket. That's not, no. I was thinking of making it a pocket, but I don't think we'll make it a pocket. So let's do this instead. Let's take this piece. Kind of matches nicely. Let's take this piece and glue it right straight down. And then maybe, let me see if this will fit up here. No, I'll have to dig for something else. Okay, yeah, I like that when it kind of matches the back, this envelope really nicely. So let's glue that down. Okay, we'll use our glue stick. And if you're not sure why I keep switching back and forth, I use the glue stick if the paper is a little thinner, kind of like copy paper, because then the glue streaks won't show through. And if it's a little thicker, my other glue is just fine. My art glitter glue works just fine. Okay, now we just want to make sure that's up there. Okay. Sure, I didn't go too far with the up there. Good. Still folds. Okay, let's just cut the extra off then. Alright. Fine. I might be able to use think I like this piece of paper for the front. Let's do the front. Yes, let's do that. What do you guys think? Grab my paper back here and do the glue. Let's open it up so I don't accidentally glue the bottom. Main thing is when you're working, you want to make sure you kind of get around these edges really good. And you can see, I don't know if you can see on camera, but I can see where the glue is going. Now we're going to lay this down as straight as possible. Okay. And cut that off. Okay, so now we have that. I think that looks quite nicely together. And we have that. And then it'll open, and then we just want a little something up here. It's just kind of hanging out here. Like, got all my scraps and stuff just kind of... Let's see if I want something more with a pattern on. Or if I want something that they can write on. What's this? This is kind of pretty. If I can get this to... That's not going to work though. Nope. That's not going to be wide enough. Don't really, it's not going to show that much, so I don't really want to waste like a good piece of paper, like, because it's not going to really show too much. Okay. I can use part of that. We'll put some lined paper there. Because that's going to be on the inside anyway, so we'll just put some lined paper there. They can journal on. Okay. And we'll put this down that way. So the lines go the right way. And cut that off. All right, now this one, I'm not going to make a thumb pull on these because I'm going to bring the tags so that they come a little bit out and probably put a tab on them. So, okay, now I want to ink. I'm going to quick ink it off camera so I don't get these lovely blue things all over. And now I'll bring it back to show you guys. Inking helps if you don't get the paper on straight. If you have white core paper, it helps kind of hide all that. Okay, now the inside. Let's see if I have another blue dauber. That's not so bad. And I can just try using that. Okay, so you can see I inked it. I inked the inside. Now they can write on here. We'll decorate that. And we'll put some more stuff on there probably later. And now what we're going to do is you're just going to do the 3 sides. We're going to glue it down. Okay. All right. And then put that down. As straight as you can. I'm going to lift that up. think that one turned out rather nice. Okay, I think we're going to end here today, though, guys, because we're at, like, what are we at? 46 minutes. So now you'll be able to put a journaling card in there. And if you don't like, for me, I think it's okay because your journal is going to be closed, so it's going to stay down. But if you want to stay down, you can just put like a little piece of Velcro or something down there. But I think it's going to be fine. And when you get the weight of your tag in there and everything, that'll help. All right, so what did we do today? Today, I showed you guys how to make, I'm going to call it stacked pockets, I guess. So you can get got 4 pockets there. And then what was our other thing we made? Our flip out here, which I think is really cute, turned out really cute. So you got the pocket here, and then you can put some stuff in on this side, and then we can write on that side. And then our other thing is back here somewhere. There it is. I don't know what we're going to call that. A flip up. And then we'll put tags in there. We'll stop there today. Next week, we'll work on a few of corner. I want to put some stability, a sheet on here to make it a little bit more sturdy. And we'll work on some corner pockets and then some regular pockets. And maybe, I think, I don't know, did we do lace pockets? I thought we did a couple lace pockets. If we don't, we'll do a couple lace pockets. We did this one, but I'll get my big lace and we'll run a pocket along here on the bottom. We'll end there. I'm kind of pulling everything off. We'll end there for today. And I will be back. I don't even know what part we're on. I think this might be part 4. I'm not even sure. I lost track of what part we're on. But we'll be back next week with another part. And like I said, I don't know how far I'll keep going. I want to show you a few more things. We'll work on some tags and journaling cards, stuff like that. But there's no way I'm going to finish the whole book because, oh yeah, here's a lace one. No way I'm going to finish the whole book because I like to work on my pages as I'm writing or putting stuff in it. I'm just showing you some basic things we can do. All right, guys, as always, we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.